Hi everyone, happy December 1st. It's the Christmas season, like 12 out of 12, end of the year, December 1st. So I just wanted to tell you guys a little story about my first day of December. At 11, I had to go to my work job, which is at an ice cream store. But we're not just an ice cream store. We sell ice cream, we sell fudge, we sell chocolate, we make a bunch of our homemade chocolate covered stuff. So I was at work and I was just doing my thing. I was putting chocolate things in boxes, I was wiping down counters, I was making hot chocolate, I was keeping ice cream, right? So I'm over by the ice cream station and this couple comes up to me and this man immediately, he's very serious. He's like, this girl right here, I'm not gonna say her name. Her name's blah 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 blah. She has the most Instagram followers in this part of Maryland. She has the most Instagram followers in this part of like Baltimore, the county, the state, blah 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 blah. Like talking all this stuff, and he's like, she has a food blog. She does an ice cream post every Saturday, so she needs ice cream for her ice cream post. I'm like, well, we got ice cream. And she's like, okay, so I want to do something with the rock candy, because we also sell like rock candy. It's like one of the many things we sell. Like, I want to do something like creative with that. So like, can I get some rock candy? Do you think you could like cut it up for me? Or you think I could like cut off the stick or like stick it into the ice cream? And immediately I'm like, okay, you have a goal, you have a hobby or a job or whatever. You need to make an ice cream post. You do it every Saturday. You need to be good. You need to be Instagram worthy for your 40,000 followers or whatever. I'm into it. I'm like committed to this. My heart is now into this project. She's like, I really like the rock candy you had, like it caught my eye. So we're looking through, and then there's this ice cream that we have a big like promotional sign for, but we don't have it in the store yet because it's December 1st and it's a Christmas flavor, but we don't have it in the store yet. I tell them I don't have that and they're pretty disappointed. They're like, what are we gonna do? I'm like, well, we have a lot of ice creams here. I'm like kind of telling them like what the seasonal flavors are, and I'm like this and this and this. And we have this really colorful ice cream called Superman, which is like a vanilla fruity glaze. It's not my personal favorite. A lot of small children get it because it's blue and pink and yellow and very like bright colored. So something a child would eat, so it's like geared towards children, so it's really like fruity and like sweet, you know? So she sees that one, she's like, okay, I guess I'll do that one because it's like the most colorful. And she's like, okay, you can get me a waffle cone. And I'm trying to show her, like, sell her like our homemade waffle cones, like, because this is like our superior products. Like, we hand dip these handmade waffle cones into chocolate, and like I'm trying to like get her to like buy into the experience, you know? She's like, no, I just want a regular one, and I want two like perfect scoops, right? So the ice cream she wanted was like at the bottom of the bin. If I need a really good scoop, I have to take the ice cream out, which is like a little bit of a process. I have to take two separate like ice cream gallons out, and then like pull this thing out of like a place where it's locked in, and then get the big one out, the like new container out, right? Which like takes a second. So I do that all for her, and I do my best to do like one scoop. So I do two scoops. I picked out the best waffle cone we had on hand, and I put the two scoops, I placed them without like smushing the colors, like ruining the colors, very like nice looking, because I knew she was gonna take a photograph of it. And I'm like, I want you to succeed in this project. I want my ice cream store to be on your freaking Instagram. Like, I'm here for you, I got you, I'm supporting you. I forgot a part. So before I scoop the ice cream for her, they're like, okay, we're gonna want to put this rock candy into the ice cream. So I pick out, like, I tell her, I'm like, okay, which color rock candies do you want? I pick out the rock candies. She's like, is there a way you can get this little round like end that's at the bottom of the rock candies? Anyway, you can like cut it off. So like I go over and I like cut it off with scissors. So like I'm trying to make them all even, so like she can stick the rock candies into her ice cream. So she takes her rainbow ice cream, she sticks the rock candies in, and then she immediately like goes off to go start taking pictures. And she pulls out her phone and she's like walking around the store, and like it was raining outside, but she was like walked outside a little bit to like try to get a good picture. She's like walking around trying to get a good picture, and then the guy who was up with her, who was like boasting her and like telling her, like telling me all of her stats, was like walked up to me. He's like, okay, I'm gonna pay for it, whatever. And he like gets something else too. And then as I'm talking to him, I'm like, oh yeah, that's like cool. And then he's like, okay, do you have like a pen? I'm like, okay. And he has me write down, like I like take a napkin and I write down the name of her Instagram so I can like look her up later and like find out who this girl is and like see like the ice cream I scoop like on her like Instagram, right? So that happens. I'm really excited. I'm like, whoa. Eventually they leave. They like stay in the store for like at least 15 like to 20 minutes afterwards, just like walking around getting pictures. And at one point she like she asked for a cup, and she like puts it upside down cup, and she's like taking pictures of it in like different ways. I'm like, whoa, like she's dedicated. I helped do that. I helped like be a part of this woman's career. I helped keep up. I'm so into it. Like this is like project. I'm like hashtag tag me. Like I'm into it, right? So I finished my shift, and then I go over and I babysit, right, whatever. And the kids are asleep, so I'm like bored. I'm just like scrolling through my phone. I'm like, oh, I should try to find her Instagram. And I Googled her. I took this person and I Googled her. In my search history, you will see me Googling her because I care and I want to see what something I helped create, like follow through. I want to follow through on this project because I dedicated part of my like heart to it. Look on her Instagram, right? And the first thing I see is an ice cream post. I'm like, oh, I click on it. And then I sort of realize, wait, that's not the color ice cream I gave you. That's a red ice cream, not a pink and yellow and like blue ice cream, which is the one I scooped for you. So I read the caption. And either before or after she went to our store, she went to a different ice cream store and got something from them. And she posted that ice cream picture instead. Yeah. When I was doing this, there were like other customers coming in, and I still like decided to like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna take my time. Like I like could have like rushed them along or whatever, because there are other people who are like waiting to be helped. But I was like, no, like I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna get this freaking ice cream out of the other thing. I'm gonna cut off these like things. I'm gonna like, you know, I did all this hard work. I put my passion to it. They don't even post the picture. They go to some other ice cream store and they post a picture. And on the post, it talks about like how much she loved the flavor and how good it was. When she walked into my store, she didn't ask me what her best flavor was. She didn't ask me what her best product was. It wasn't about the taste. It was about getting the best picture. It was which one of these would photograph nicely. She didn't ask to sample any of our ice creams. She didn't ask to sample the one that she bought. She wanted to just know which one was the prettiest, which one should she make a good picture out of, which one she could use the rock candy and to like make it look good and like make it look pretty, you know? She obviously didn't really care about the ice cream. She cared about the picture, and she got a better picture at this other ice cream place, whatever. But it proves to me that you don't care. You didn't research any of the ice cream stores. Like you're not putting your full heart and soul into this. You know, like if you're gonna do something, you better do it right, and find the best ice cream in this like area, because there's multiple ice cream stores. We have a lot of competition downtown, but like, you could have found the best ice cream and then didn't. You could have asked us what our best ice cream was. I wouldn't have given you that one. I would have given you a good ice cream. You would have enjoyed it, and you would have like wanted to share it to the world. But instead, you're all about the picture, all about Instagram, and what Instagram wants you to see, and what Instagram wants you to be like. And that's just what messed me up. You know, is that she came in and she wanted to have a good picture, and that's the only thing she thought about. It was like, which one of these will make the best picture? She didn't want us to feel satisfied. She didn't want to even try, like, even after she finished taking pictures of everything, she could have tried different flavors. She could have looked around the store and saw how we were hand making things in the kitchen as she was in there, and seen like, whoa, this is like a serious, like this business cares. Has a superior product that we want to share with the world, and we want to like sell this enjoyment. She didn't care about any of that. No, she didn't. She wanted the best picture for her Instagram account, so she'd get the most likes and the most followers, and that's all it was about for her. It wasn't about the ice cream. It wasn't about the quality. It wasn't about the experience. I gave them such a great experience, and guess what? They didn't even tip me. Nope. They came in, they immediately started like boasting about me, and I'm listening to them. I'm like, I understand. Yes, I did everything to accommodate them. I cut off the things. I took out the second ice cream. I was trying to give them all the options. I was listening to them, all the toppings I could put on there. I was trying to help them. I put my focus into them. I was dedicated to these customers and to what their vision was. I wanted to help them succeed it. But it wasn't about that. It was about which picture looks best. And I'm looking at this account. I'm like, okay, maybe she liked that ice cream better, which is understandable. But she didn't try to like our ice cream. Whatever. Stale. Maybe she just found that ice cream, liked it better. Okay. So I'm scrolling through her account, and a couple weeks ago for her ice cream post, guess what restaurant she chose to post ice cream from? Sonic. I have nothing against Sonic. Sonic is like great. It's fast food. It's not an ice cream store. It's not an ice cream restaurant. Ice cream isn't their focus. It isn't their craft at all, not by a long shot. Do they have good ice cream there? Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's great. It's not handcrafted. It's not handmade. It's not scooped. It's like made out of a machine, right? So, like, what standards does she hold for her ice cream posts? Is it whatever ice cream she can get her freaking hands on? Because that's what it seems like. It doesn't seem like she's trying to share the best ice cream around her. It's not like she's trying to share a good experience she had while eating ice cream, you know? So it just shows that people online are all fake, you know? And they don't tip. It's like, who are you? And I'm so sure she does not have the most followers in this, like, area or whatever. He said that he was lying. Yeah, that's just something that upset me, because, you know, I was looking forward to, like, seeing my work on her Instagram and seeing, like, how she would present it and, like, seeing people's receptions, like, reading comments, but she just didn't do that. So don't believe everything you see on the internet.